Hello, my dear students. How are you all? This is Sonia Kaushik, and in the last video we have discussed the structure of human ear, and we have discussed the basic concepts. And today we are going to discuss the topic in detail, and that is very important for your NEET. Almost all questions that can be asked from the ear in NEET exam, they all will be covered in this video. And let's start today's video. So today we are going to discuss the basic and the deep concepts related to human ear. Alright. So my dear students, if you have not seen first video that we have included all diagrams of the ear. So go and see the first video in which we have discussed about the diagrams of and the structures of different parts of ear. Alright. Today we are going to discuss the theory part. So if you not have seen that first video related to it, so go and see that, and after then you will better understand this lecture. Coming to the topic, so my dear students, our ear, as we all know that it is the main organ, that is auditory organ, that is responsible for hearing and maintaining balance of our body. And basically it is divided into three parts में divided है: outer ear, middle ear and inner ear. राइट, आउटर ईयर में क्या है स्टूडेंट्स? ये आउटर जो ईयर आपको दिखाई दे रहा है, दिस इज पिन्ना दैट लीड्स टू कैनाल, दैट इज ऑडिटरी कैनाल मीटस, एंड दैट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड ईयर कैनाल. ठीक है, एंड दैट लीड्स टू टिम्पैनिक मेम्ब्रेन. टिम्पैनिक मेम्ब्रेन इज आल्सो कॉल्ड ईयर ड्रम. राइट, सो when eardrum get vibration, so it will transfers the vibration to the other part, that we will do in mechanism of hearing. But first of all we are going to discuss the main parts. So coming to the middle ear have some ear ossicles. Small bones are called ossicles. तो तीन ear ossicle यहाँ पे है: malleus, incus, stapes. All right, stapes is the smallest bone. So these students, these ear ossicle increases the efficiency of sound waves. Right, they are present in middle ear. And if we talk about malleus, so it is attached to tympanic membrane. Stapes, that is attached to oval window. Coming to the topics कि ये membrane या ये oval window कहाँ है, अभी डिस्कस करते हैं. Inner ear की बात करते हैं स्टूडेंट. Inner ear, it is a fluid filled part that is called labyrinth, and this labyrinth is having again two parts: bony labyrinth and membranous labyrinth. Membranous labyrinth is surrounded by perilymph and a fluid filled inside it called endolymph. Right? चलिए उसके बाद बात करते हैं स्टूडेंट. Now we are coming to the this labyrinth. It's have a coiled portion. इसमें inner ear के अंदर labyrinth में coiled portion है, that is called cochlea. Very very important. And the space within the cochlea is called scala media. Now this labyrinth, if we see the membranes of the cochlea, so it have two membranes: resonance membrane, basilar membrane, that divides the bony labyrinth. This membrane divides the bony labyrinth into two parts: scala vestibuli and scala tympani. Upper one is scala vestibuli and the lower part is called scala tympani. Right? And this inner ear also contain a complex system that is called vestibular apparatus, that is present or located above the cochlea part, and it have a otolith organ, saccule and utricle. These have a projecting ridge called macula. Vestibular apparatus also contain three semicircular canals. You have seen in diagram. अगर आप diagram देखेंगे, three semicircular canals are there that has swollen end called ampulla and a projective ridge that is called crista ampullaris. And this projecting ridge, crista ampullaris, that is also act as you can say receptor that helps to maintain the balance of body. Right? So this inner ear is comparably more important for NEET, because many questions can be asked on the cochlea on the basis of bony and membranous labyrinth and the types of fluid inside, and this scala vestibuli, tympani and scala media, what are they and what type of membrane present in them. Right? चलिए उसके बाद बात करते हैं स्टूडेंट. These membranes are very very important: resonant membrane and basilar membrane. And related to the topic, we can come here. Organ of Cotyl, very very important. This is located on basilar membrane and it contains hair cells. That hair cells also acts as auditory receptor. हेयर सेल्स बेसिलर मेम्ब्रेन में प्रेजेंट है, स्पेसिफिकली ऑर्गन ऑफ कोटाई उस जगह को हम कहते हैं, एंड दैट एक्ट एज ऑडिटरी रिसेप्टर्स. हेयर सेल्स also have a stereocilia like projection on the apical part, and a basal part of these hair cells are connected to the afferent nerve fiber that gives the message that what we are hearing, that gives the message to the auditory cortex area of our brain. Yes, one important topic is Stachyon tube. The Stachyon tube basically equalizes the pressure on the either side of eardrum that protects the eardrum from any damage, and it also connects middle ear cavity with pharynx. ये pharynx से भी जोड़ती है. Sometime when we put drops in our ear or sometime in eyes, so that will automatically come in our pharynx region because that is connected somewhere in pharynx, right? चलिए, कमिंग टू द मैकेनिज्म ऑफ हियरिंग. मैकेनिज्म ऑफ हियरिंग की बात करते हैं स्टूडेंट. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, एक्सटर्नल ईयर कलेक्ट द साउंड वेव्स एंड these sound waves are directed to eardrum. eardrum में वाइब्रेशन होगी. that vibration may be amplified with the help of ear ossicle, malleus insus and stapes. then this vibration reaches to oval window, then inner part cochlea, then cochlea you can say transfer these waves to basilar membrane that have hair cells, and you know hair cell act as auditory receptors that bends and press against tectoral membrane, and that gives the message to efferent nerves, and this nerve impulse reaches to the auditory cortex area of our brain, and that will analyze that what the nerve impulse is, what type of sound we are hearing or what type of message we have, that is analyzed by the auditory cortex of our area of our brain, right? One more thing is there. This hair cell also have a tectoral membrane that covers the hair cell. Hair cell are covered above on the upside, that is a membrane, that is tectoral membrane. Alright, this tectoral membrane is you can say helps to give the message to afferent nerve fibers. So my dear students, if I talk about what type of question can be asked in NEET, so let's have a look that what type of question can be asked. So this eardrum is also called tympanic membrane. This is important for NEET. This ear ossicle important for NEET. ठीक है, malleus incus stapes, smallest bone कौन सी है? Stapes, that is important for NEET. and stapedial muscle, that is also smallest muscle. ठीक है, उसके बाद what is the function of ear ossicle? It increases the efficiency of sound waves, important for NEET. and then we are coming to the vestibular apparatus. कहाँ है? inner ear के अंदर है. लोकेशन पता होनी चाहिए, above the cochlea. ठीक है, then which organ specifically responsible for maintaining balance of body and act as receptor? So that is macula and crista. Then what type of fluid filled inside the bony labyrinth? So that is endolymph, and surrounded by which type of fluid? That is perilymph. Alright, space inside the cochlea is called scala media. This is important. And what type of membranes are present in retinal membrane and basilar membrane? Important for NEET. Next, coming to the organ of Kotai. This is very very important for CBSE as well as for NEET. And what are hair cells? Where they are present? They can ask the location. They can ask what is tectoral membrane. Means different types of membrane, that is retinal, basilar and tectoral membrane. You should know about that. And mechanism of hearing can be asked in CBSE for 3 marks, and they can ask the pathway of the sound waves in the ear, external, middle and inner. They can ask the pathway in NEET as well, right? So I hope the basic concept as well as the deep concept that is related to ear, that is important for your CBSE as well as for NEET, is cleared now. For CBSE point of view, you can prepare the diagram of ear as well. ठीक है, diagram आ सकता है, and that diagram, that is the sectional view of cochlea, that is important for NEET. Sometimes they can ask the labeling of the that what is A part, what is B part, like that. And this pathway of sound is also important, that travels in our ear, right? So this is all about ear. and one important sense organ, that is eye, that we'll try to cover in our next video. So this topic is very very important from the chapter neural control and coordination. I hope you like this video. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Goodbye.